Hello and welcome to the Daily Bible Podcast. My name is William Hemsworth. Thank you so much for joining me today as we continue on through Matthew chapter 8. Well, today we're going to look at one verse today. We're going to look at Matthew chapter 8, verse 4. And as you recall yesterday, we looked at verses 1 through 3 in chapter 8, and Jesus healed a leper. And today we see a continuation of that. So here we go. Matthew chapter 8, verse 4 says, "Then Jesus said to him, 'See that you say nothing to anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded, as a testimony to them.'" So sometimes this is perplexing. Why would Jesus tell this man, for all accounts, exiled from his community, not to tell anyone? I mean, why? And we see this a lot through the Gospels, where Jesus heals someone, and he says, don't tell anyone I'm the Messiah, etc. So this command to be silent that Jesus gives to the leper is to prevent those who are purely seeking miracles from hindering the main mission of Christ. And his main mission was to proclaim God's kingdom and to bring spiritual and physical cleansing. So if this man, who, don't get me wrong, is excited, he's thrilled because he can now be reconciled with his community. He can see his family again. If he's married, he can see his wife. He can see his kids. He's thrilled. He's excited. His life has changed in a manifold way. But if he goes and tells everyone, everyone's going to rush to Jesus, and Jesus is not going to be able to do what he came to do. Kind of think of a celebrity who may visit your hometown. So imagine if Will Smith goes into your hometown and he's just hanging out at the local coffee shop. He's enjoying a cup of coffee with Jada, with his wife. And he says hi to one person, just being nice, whatever the case is. And all of a sudden, thousands of people come to him. He can't, pretty much he's done. He can't do anything else at that point. That's one reason why Jesus said, don't tell anyone. He didn't want to be prevented from doing these other things that he came to do. Another reason is that the Israelites were expecting a Messiah that would come and overthrow the Roman government. So this leper goes and tells everyone, well, they're gonna invest him with they're gonna see him as this huge authority figure, and it's going to be a threat to the Roman government. And he would have been crucified a lot earlier than he was. So those are two reasons why Jesus. We see this a couple times in the Gospels. And then we read about Jesus telling the man, "Go present yourself to the priest and offer the gift that Moses commanded." Now this goes back to the Old Testament book of Leviticus, and by showing himself to the priest, the leper will fulfill the requirements of the law, and he'll be able to rejoin Jewish society. We see this in Leviticus chapter 14, verses 1 through 32. So this man had to go present himself to the priest, and the priest would examine him to make sure that the leprosy was gone. So I hope that sheds some light on this passage in Scripture today. As always, I thank you for listening to the Daily Bible Podcast. Please rate it, please share it, and please email me at hopewithin18@gmail.com. If you have any prayer requests, questions, if there's anything I could do better even. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day, guys.